Heat 10, in which Bobby Martinez got the jump on Neves, and we did have a chat to Bobby before. Pretty excited about moving through to that next round, and Bobby, incredible forehand barrel rider.
Yeah, well, that one was real tight, and that was his first wave of the heat. He got a 5.5. Best scoring wave of the heat, I believe. It was quite a slow heat, Blakey.
It was a slow heat, and Neves, he's such a fantastic surfer, but he just never really, even though he's only chasing a 5.9, never really looked like he was going to get it. It was just sort of like one of those slow heats for waves, and Bobby kind of had a little bit more rhythm.
Yeah, a little bit more rhythm, and it was unfortunate for Dion because that board looked so good under his feet. He just loved the way it looks, and loved the way it was turning. He just didn't get the chances. So that was real unfortunate for Dion there, but he'll move on to J-Bay. He's doing quite well this year, I think. Don't know where he's on the ratings.
He's 22nd on the ratings coming into this event, so may slip down a little bit. But
he could slip down. As we can see, Dean Morrison, all smiles. He'll be coming up a little later on.
All right, Bobby, it wasn't easy, but you got the job done.
Yeah, it's really hard out there. It's real crumbly, and you don't know whether to try and do a turn or try and get barrel, but it's real tough. Like, really, it's a lot harder than it looks, too. So I was just lucky to get through that one barely.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah, I'll take it when I can get it. Someone's got to win one way or the other.
When it's like that, how do you make the decision between, do I pull in, do I get better scores on turns? Are you watching other heats? How do you set that barometer?
I think it goes depending on what kind of board you have for these conditions. If you have a well-rounded board, you're ready for anything. I broke all my boards, so I'm borrowing a board, and it's not even mine, and the thing doesn't work that great, so I'm just trying to look for a barrel because I can't turn on this thing. But when it's tricky like this, if you have a great board, it's a big advantage.
Okay, well, we flew over on the same flight. You had like 2 board bags full.
Yeah, I've broken my 4 smallest. The smallest board I have is a 6.5 now. I've broken 4 6.1s and 6.3s, so I ain't got nothing left.
Break it down at the new secret pass.
Yeah. We like to call it Parco's pass because he ratted it out on Twitter.
Okay, whose board are you riding, and what is it?
It's Damien's. It's a Chris Gallagher board, and it just doesn't work for me. Damien kind of likes it. Luckily, they had a bunch of extra boards, and I was able to. They were able to give it to me to use, but it's just not. I wouldn't ride it unless I desperately needed it. So I'm in desperate need right now.
But that's not necessarily a negative endorsement on Chris Gallagher's boards because they do ride generally well. It's just not your board.
Yeah, Damien likes it. Chris makes a lot of great boards for Damien, and Damien's happy with Galley's boards.
It's just not for you.
It's just not for me, exactly.
The new Platinum X stretch is rad. You're just going to want to surf all day. They're light, so stretchy. They're good, mate. I love them.